Using a difference of squares is one pattern that can be used to assist with factoring. It works when we have two quantities that are both squared with subtraction or a difference in between. So if we had quantity a squared minus a quantity b squared, that would factor to a plus b in one set of parentheses multiplied by a minus b in the second set of parentheses, where a was the first thing in the expression, or the first number in the expression that was squared. B is the second number or variable in the expression that was squared. So for example, we could use this pattern to factor 25y squared minus 81x squared. We have a difference because we have subtraction between these two quantities. 25 is a perfect square, y squared is a perfect square, 81 is a perfect square, and x squared is a perfect square. So the way that we factor this expression is we find out what is the quantity a that is squared, what is the quantity b that is squared, in order to utilize this pattern. So 25, the number that's squared gives 25, or the square root of 25 is 5, and the square root of y squared is y. So 25y squared is the same as 5y in parentheses squared. And 81 is 9 squared, or the square root of 81 is 9, and then the square root of x squared is x. So 81x squared is the same as 9x in parentheses squared. So this is another way to write our difference. And the reason we write it this way is it shows us what the quantity a is in the pattern. That quantity is 5y, and it shows us what the quantity b is in the pattern, which is 9x. So now we can make use of this a plus b, a minus b pattern, and we would write 5y plus 9x in the first parentheses, which is a plus b, and then we would write 5y minus 9x in the second parentheses, which is a minus b. So this is how we factor using a difference of squares.